Hi all, welcome back to Life Notes with Priyanka. Today I want to share small memory from my childhood. I think I was in 6th standard. A very small incident, but something that stayed with me for a long time. Back then, as I mentioned earlier, life was actually quite simple. We didn't had a lot of stuff and then a lot of clothes. But for school we had uniforms. But one day what I found my brother's old pants and then I tried them. They actually fit me. And I don't know why, but I decided that I will wear them to school. I wasn't being forced or it wasn't out of need. It just felt okay, comfortable. So I got ready and then went to school like any other day. But when I reached, I started noticing, everyone is looking at me on the way to school. In school, girls started whispering, boys laughing, and teachers asking me question why I'm wearing pants. And then slowly I was aware that, oh no, it's not a very common, and then I shouldn't do this. And it's very different. That slight discomfort, like, that you will be aware that everyone is noticing, which makes you uncomfortable. Like, already I told that being tall was something, where everyone used to make fun of or notice. Then this is another thing. And I remember thinking, why it is such a big deal. It's just a normal pant. If they can wear, why can't we wear it? It's actually comfortable, and then it's good. It wasn't like a rebellion movement, or it wasn't confidence. It was just a simple question like why we can't wear it. I really didn't know big words back then. I didn't know what feminism meant. But I remember I used to ask questions like, why are rules different for girls? Why our expectations are different? Why it matters so much that girls know how to cook or take care of house or behave and then don't laugh in public? Why it matters? And around that time, even my father used to call me son, and then I used to feel proud. See, my father is raising me like a son, and then that meant like, I'm strong, independent, I can do anything. But now that I look back and then uh, think, I have mixed feelings. Like, I wonder why. Uh, because why the strength is associated to son, right? Why it is compared that way? Why can't daughters be strong? Back then it was simple things. I didn't think deeply. I was just a child, trying to understand things that didn't fully make sense. That day in school, it didn't change everything immediately, but it stayed with me. It was one of those moments where, something inside you starts noticing, starts questioning, even without having the right words. And today when I look back, I don't feel embarrassed. I feel respect for that girl who was, curious enough to question, and even in a small way, which she knew. Maybe she didn't know it then, but she's already started thinking about herself. And maybe that's where everything begins, not with the big changes, but with small questions. If you ever had a moment like this where you felt different or questioned something, maybe that moment mattered more than you think. That's it for today. Thank you for listening. See you in the next episode.